Hey, what's going on, guys? And welcome back to another figure review. Holy crap, today we have Mafex Daredevil. I absolutely love this figure. He looks stunning. Like, the sculpt work and the paint work just looks amazing. And the shading, too bad he doesn't look like his comic book counterpart, but this is the closest you can get without it looking weird. I can't stop looking at this figure. He's absolutely stunning. The likeness is insane. People were saying that his face was a bit pale. Don't really see it. Let's see if my camera can focus so you can see. Camera. There we go. Yeah. So he's not tan, but he's not like vampire pale. His face looks fine to me. But that's enough of the figure. Let's get to the box. Looking at the box, we have this amazing box. I absolutely love this style. It's so cool. We have a huge window to showcase the figure. We have the comic book counterpart onto the top left right here. We have comic book strips for the background of the figure. So you inbox collectors, you guys are gonna love this. Showcase the figure, Daredevil, Mafex, Marvel. We have this super cool Daredevil logo, and then another picture of the figure, and then the back just showcases basically some of the articulation. We got some faces here, all the accessories that it comes with. It just looks great. Then the other side we have Daredevil, and then the figure showcased, and then on the top Daredevil with DD and the logo. Now onto articulation. This guy, man, he can pose. He's not stiff at all. Starting off with the head here, he can look down, he can look up a lot. That is so freaking cool. It's amazing. He can go side to side, and just overall head movement is absolutely stellar. Moving on to his arm here. Bicep swivel, hands can go over horizontal. Yep, double jointed elbows, which look absolutely perfect and not crappy at all. Butterfly joint, his hands can literally do almost an X. Yep, no, about an X. Going forward, going back, not an X going back, but his arms can go back pretty far, which is awesome. Swivel at the hand, at the wrist. And now moving on to torso, ab crunch, great crunch, and then insanely good back crunch. There's a bit gappage there, but you can kind of cover that up like that. Now crunching with the waist, articulation, absolutely stellar. You get a big gap here with the waist, but again, probably just push the figure forward, and then that's as much as it can go back. Moving on to legs. He can kick up insanely high, about that high, kick back. He has a drop, his legs work with a drop down hip system, and I didn't use it there, but now if I use it, it's the exact same range. You don't really need to. It kind of looks ugly to me with the drop leg system. His leg can go that far back with drop down hip system, and I'm pretty sure it's the exact same going forward. Double jointed knees, and he can do the splits. Yep, there we go. He can do the splits perfectly. It looks great. Going horizontal and then the other way, same thing, splits. Now to articulation, his toe can go, they can both go that far up, and then we have a toe hinge, which works perfectly. Also, torso can move side insanely good, and overall movement and hip movement is insane. This figure is beautiful, and I didn't mention this, but he has, moving on to the accessories, he has a baton, well, they're not batons, for his billy clubs. He has a holster. You can take this off, and this figure comes with two other ones. One with no billy clubs, because, he's going to be using them. They wouldn't be in the holster. And then one billy club, so you can just have him with his other hand. Moving on to heads, we have the first head that he comes with, which just looks great. It's like a stoic, no emotion camera. Are you gonna focus, camera? Is my camera gonna focus or not? It wants to focus. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, I absolutely love this face. It's just stoic, serious, and all around looks great. Then his other two, if I can stand him here. Actually, that was, yeah. His other two heads, he comes with a angry grinning face, and a open mouth, angry face, like a yelling face. And I absolutely love both of these heads. Wouldn't want anything more. Moving on to the billy clubs, he comes with 2 billy clubs. Well, he actually comes with a lot more, but those are different types of billy clubs. So for regular style billy clubs, he comes with one without a string to it and one with a string, and they can both be held in his hands perfectly. Then here we go with the beautiful wired billy club, so you can have him swinging around beating up bad guys with stringed billy clubs. This works with the wire system, and it just basically is like pretty straightforward. You can stretch them out, and you can do whatever you want with them to make them look, to get him in any pose that you want. And then you can always fix it up, because the string will always like get straight. They come in the package sprung up, but you can literally just wrap it around your finger and back to how they were in the package. This goes for the exact same thing with billy club, but with a hook on it. So this one you can actually like swing around buildings. The others is for fighting bad guys, or this one also as well. Before I move on to the hands, putting one of the billy clubs in his hand, I kinda got some paint rub. Let's see if it's gonna show. I kinda got some paint rub if the camera wants to pick it up. I don't think you can see on camera, but it's like the smallest bit of paint rub, which isn't terrible, but probably warm up the gripping hands before putting the billy clubs in, because you wouldn't want like a big splotch of paint to go on. Starting off with the hands, we have 2 neutral fists that just come with the figure. Then we have 2 gripping hands for gripping his billy clubs, not anything else. Then we have open palm hands, and then we have like almost open fighting palm hands. These are pretty cool. They could also be used for like when he's parkouring around the city. Then we have, these are like the fighting gripping hands, like he's grabbing something or grabbing a wall. And then we have open hands, karate chop. But they're like karate chop hands, which look pretty cool. Overall, this guy, I think I've said it like so many times already, he is absolutely amazing. He even comes with a stand, and this, I love when figures come with stands. It just expands the posing capability, and stand works perfect, and he won't scratch your figure up. But this guy is just, he's insanely good looking. He comes with amazing accessories. I don't think there's any like better Daredevil figure than this guy. He just looks amazing. Like articulation, I would give it a 10. There's nothing wrong, and it looks so good. It doesn't look wonky at all. With the looks, 10 out of 10. Like, he looks insanely good. The proportions are amazing. Now moving on to accessories. Again, 10 out of 10. I don't know anything else I would like. A Matt Murdock, like separate face. I don't know. I would like them to make a Matt Murdock figure, so then they would like be able to, they would be able to be a good combo and pose well together. This figure is amazing, and that's all I got for today, guys. Bye now.